Members of the extended Yukon basketball family gathered here at Gampel Pavilion on Sunday for Heart of a Champion, a tribute to Jim Calhoun. Former Husky greats, the governor of Connecticut, and the president of UConn, along with other members of Husky Nation, honored one of the most legendary coaches in all of college basketball.
Anytime you get this many former players to come back, it says a lot about the person that they're coming back for.
You know, he's done so much for all of us as a team and individually, personally, you know, collectively. So any chance we get to, you know, come back and show our love, you know, we're definitely here for it.
Boo Willingham said to me last night, no matter where we go, how far we get away from the program, we are who we always were when we come back here. And no matter how much money you make or you don't make, when you get around your guys, you know, the program is what made us all.
I circled this day since I heard about it. So, you know, I just wanted to be back. I wanted to be in the atmosphere. I want to be back in school. You know, it's just, you know, it's an amazing feeling to be here on campus.
You know, he helped us get to where we are today. And so anytime we can get back, you know, that's what we do. And I think it speaks volumes, even for his charity game that he always had. You know, we always come back and support that. So anytime we get a chance to come back, you know, it's always a blessing. And that's why we have a family here. And I think that's what makes us different from a lot of other universities.
The only suggestion I had about this particular event was the fact of where it was going to be held. I said it has to be held in Gampel. We really haven't done as much as we could of utilizing this place, and maybe we haven't had as much reason all the time to, but no, this is where we kind of did our thing. And you know, when you have those kind of relationships with people for 25, 30 years, it's pretty special to have them back.
As I move forward from where I am now, there's always going to be tough times, there's always going to be adversity, but you know, the people who I carry with me through that adversity and grow on the other side with, that's what's the most important. So, you know, this has been my foundation, and I've always appreciated being a part of it.
And this is like a family. He raised me, you know, he made me who I am today, so, you know, it's just great to be out here.
When we get to events like this, it's just a big, you know, reunion, everybody. So many guys you haven't seen in so long, not just players, coaches, people that worked here, all kinds of people. So it's a great feeling just to get back and see everybody.
You know, I definitely looked at Coach Calhoun like a father figure besides a coach. You know, taught me life lessons and, you know, taught me stuff on the court too and off the court.
He loves the game, and then he loves his guys. I mean, and for this many guys to come back and to participate in this on any event that he does, I think it really shows the love and the respect that the players have for Coach.
I think it's an honor of what we did. I think it's an honor of those 26, 25 years that we had a pretty good run here at UConn and had some great players. And I think the thing is that through it all, we won, but we more importantly developed incredible bonds and relationships. And you know, I talk a lot about Kevin and continuing with the family. Well, this is, you're seeing the family. Good, bad, and different, you're seeing the family.
You know, it's like two boxers kind of slugging back and forth. And, you know, he's trying to teach you, inform you in one way, and then you're kind of fighting back, trying to say, I want to say this way. And you kind of go back and forth, and then he always eventually wins. So I think that might be the best way to capture it.
He was there every step of the way for me. So he'll always have a special place in my heart. Just way more than a coach will ever be any other coach in my life.
A lot of history, a lot of champions, a lot of people was created here.
If I could split my soul and think about all the things that I have, like, you know, I look at half of me, where I come from and who I am as an Allen, you know, my brothers and sisters, my mom and dad, and then the other half is, you know, Coach Calhoun, because now my work ethic and my unwillingness to deter from my plan and want to fight and be stubborn and compete, those are all characteristics of who he is.
If you ever you know, reached his bar, you know, he set it even higher. He never let you settle for anything, and you know, that's what I liked about him. You know, he motivated me, and you know, to this day he still motivates me. You know, for a guy to beat cancer 2 times or how many times it was, you know, that shows, you know, hard work and you know, a guy that never gives up, that keeps fighting.
If you look at it, you know, UConn players last a long time when they get to the NBA, and I think the reason is because of the way he coaches us. Once we get to that level, it's nothing we haven't been through. And as a coach, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to try to put your players in every possible situation they can, and he does that.
You look at what he's built, and you always think about where he started, to now being here and having something that everybody cherishes and relishes in this state. it's amazing what you can do if you just, just stick to whatever it is that you believe in and fight for it. And that's what he's done. And he's got a nation of people that have followed him. And he's got kids that he's grown them in. And people know about Connecticut because of what he's done here for this program.
The integrity with the way he did it, the longevity of the time here is really, it's kind of stood the test of time, if you will. And I think that's what really, has separated this school and this program is, what he's done.
When he came here, it was called the University of Connecticut. Now it's called UConn. I mean, that right there speaks for itself.
It really is nothing short of amazing. It's astonishing what he's done. I try to, me and Jeff Adrian talked about it on the way up here. We came together. I said, I know the feeling I get when I touch a kid or something, when I speak at events. So imagine how Coach feels knowing that he has 500, however many guys' lives he's changed or directly impacted. And that alone right there just shows what kind of person he is. And he's really touched each and every last one of us in a special way.
Well, I got into coaching for a simple reason. I got cut by the Boston Celtics. I was drafted by them. And then I didn't know what I was going to do. Went to grad school and became a coach. Well, in my life, coaches have really affected me. So I thought, hopefully, sometime, that if I could affect the lives of a lot of young guys, I'd be doing a pretty good thing.